Hi, this is Allie from Allie Cats Crafts. I'm here to bring you another video on alternatives for the Farmhouse Florals August 2025. You can get 9 cards out of that. You get 9 envelopes with only the flap decorated. You also get 3 of these and 3 of these and 3 of these. And you get 3 card that have nothing on it. So that's what these are supposed to be used for. And these are to put on here to pop these out. However, like I said before, you get a lot more off of that. So you get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 cards minimum. Envelopes, give yourself another 5 more cards. But if you really want to, you can push it even further because there's all kinds of stuff, because it says Farmhouse Florals. So anything floral, as long as you use one piece out of here, counts for an alternative, an alteration of it. So let's get started. We're going to do, I think this may be my final card. I have gotten down to the scraps and I've cut them up into 3/4 inch pieces. Some are a little thinner, some are a little bit more. I mean, not 3/4, I am so sorry. It's down to either 3/8 or a 1/2 inch, as you can see. I'll show you. I have my little ruler here. So that's a 1/2 inch, right? But then you look at this one. This one is 3/8. Okay? So I just found my scraps of papers and I just kind of put them all together. So what you're going to do is you have your inside paper, and I think I'll start with the inside this time. Then we'll work on gluing it together. So a scrap card is, and I always do this with every one of them, towards the end of everything, I will take and I will make a scrap card with all the remaining pieces. And I might be able to get another card out of this, but I don't know if I really want to. I'm kind of done, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do this, put one over here like I did last time. I really like it when I did this particular stamping. It kind of was really pretty. There. And that's with the Granny Apple Green. I'll grab my little flower. And I want to bring in my Pretty in Pink ink. And I'm going to stamp little tiny flowers up here because they're so cute. Look at those little flowers. I love flowers so much. I try to keep it under control, but sometimes I can't help it. I get so excited. So the flowers that, the stamp set that we are using is this one right here. It's called Everything Rosy. We're using this and we're using this, okay? This is gonna go on the inside of the card just to make it look pretty. Just a little pretty. I like pretty. I don't know if you do, but I like pretty. So I'm gonna glue this on the inside. This is crumb cake paper. Cardstock, sorry. Okay, so we'll glue this inside. And that kind is almost done. Oh shoot, I forgot. Okay, when you do your stamping, it's good to do it before you put in your card. And I made a mistake, and I was gonna put it on here because I'm gonna make this a get well card. When everything is said and done, being sick is never fun. So I was going to put that in here, so now I have to stamp it. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a chore, I think. So let's do it in, no, I want to do Secret C, not Night of Navy. Sorry about that. Okay, Secret C. Okay, let's hope and pray that I can get it stamped perfect the first time. Let's stamp it off to make sure. Okay, oh, it looks good. Okay, I'm going in. Put it close to the top. Move it down. This is going to be a card for my church because they need some get well cards. They're kind of low. So probably the next few cards are all going to be get well cards. So that's the inside. Done. Now we're going to work on the outside. So the card is, and I noticed how it opens up a little bit different. I decided to change up my design a little bit. So this is 4 1/4 by 11 inches, scored at 5 1/2, and folded. The top piece is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And that is the Darling Duckling paper. I have a plain piece of white paper that's down 1/4 inch. So that would be 3 3/4 by 5. Let me double check. Yes, 5. And this is where we're going to have some fun. Now, I have all these pieces of paper that I just randomly cut up. So I'm going to start, I think I'll just start with this one right here. You could do however you want. That's what's cool, is that there's no, the only thing that you have to remember is that you need to butt them up right next to each other. That's the biggest thing. So you just stick it on here, and this is going to be the longest one. Okay, so now I'm going to, that's my starter piece. So I want to do a white one next. So now I'm going to take the glue, and I'll go along here. And this is the envelope, as you can see right there. See, it's like part of the envelope. So this came off the envelope, this came off the envelope. This is part of the paper that I've been using for the kit. And that is, not Mossy Meadow, not Lost Lagoon, because I don't have that. Let me get the paper out. I can never remember the name, and I don't know why. It is a retired one. Mint Macaroon. It's a retired paper. And I do need to get some of the other papers. I just was trying to use up what I had first. So now I'm going to go with the blue card. Ooh, I should check and see how many I have. That's the one I'm the least amount. Okay, so I did blue, white, mint macaroon. I'll go back to the white, or it's the card-based color. Actually, envelope. I don't know why I said card-based. Oh, see how that's right there? We don't want that there. So I will take and put it right here. There, so it's just off the edge, and that can be trimmed off, no big deal. So now we're gonna go with the mint macaroon for the next one. Oh, I didn't quite get that at the end. Okay, notice how I try and do it one side, because I'm going to cut this away and I'll be able to use these other pieces on the other side, possibly. So I'm going to go ahead and just put the rest of the glue on, because it's gotten down far enough where I can do that. Ooh, I just hope I have enough of this one. There's another one. If there isn't, well, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it, right? Oh, there's another one. Okay, we're doing good. It's all good now. I don't have to stress out about that. Not that I really was, but... Like I said, when I did, after I finished all my the cards that I wanted to get done with the papers that I had inside, I went through and I said, okay, it's time to figure out what I can do with the rest. And it always comes down to scrap card. So now I'm going to get my big scissors. I'm going to trim this off. Because I could reuse these papers now. Okay, there's that. Stay as close as you can, just right along that. Some people use their paper trimmer, and that's okay. It depends on what works best for you. I feel confident enough to do it on my, do that way. Look how pretty that's looking so far. Okay, so now I did the blue, green, so green's next. So I'll need a long piece for the green. Get as close as I can so I can conserve my paper, because I don't know exactly how much I have. And I need a white one, which would be the envelope. And I don't know if this one will fit. Nope, I have to get a different one. Okay, And then back to the blue, which is an envelope piece. Oh, it's starting to clog up again. Come on. Okay, let's clean it out again. Okay, back to the pretty blue. The envelope is very pretty though. Just too bad it wasn't the whole envelope. That would have been really nice. We could have done so much more. Just limited in what we had. Okay, and then we're down to the white. And I'm going to go over here and grab this. Nope, that's not what I need. Ah, this one will work. I'll stick it right there. Okay, now we're back to that blue one. Now you don't have to do a pattern, but I like to do a pattern. Okay, then we're back to the green one. Ooh, I may have enough for another card. Ooh. I may have to do another scrap card. I'll do it off screen though. Because if I have the paper, might as well, right? Don't waste it. Don't just toss it away. Go back to my envelope piece again. And in this corner, a tiny bit of blue right here in this corner. And now I'll trim it down. Wow, we got a lot out of this. I still have a lot left. I think I can make another card. Nice. Get that really good right there. It's kind of moving on me. Let me get that better. With my big kahuna scissors, I call them. Trim that. Perfect. Oh, I like this card. I have a couple more scraps in my box. Not very much, I'm telling you though. Yeah, this is my scrap box of what's left. So I do have some more envelope. I do have some more of the mint macaroon. I do have a little bit of that. And as you can tell, I still have some more card bases that I haven't even touched. Oh, here's some more green. Oh, I can make another card. No problem. Oh, look. I didn't even know I had this one. It was turned over. I thought it was playing. Holy smokes. Wow. Little did I know. I used all the envelopes quite a bit. You get 9 envelopes. So much you could do with that. Okay. So now I will take and put this on my card. And there it goes again, getting clogged up. Where did my pen go? Huh. Okay, well, I don't know where it went. So I will just get another one out in my little drawer here. Oh, there it is. Saw it out of the corner of my eyes. I was reaching my drawer. This glue has leaves a lot to be desired. It's having some issues today. I think I'm going to have to get my new bottle out and and just go for it. Okay. Because my friend Lori sent me some more glue, and I've only used part of it. I'm going to have to just use that whole bottle because this one's just not working so good. Okay. There's enough to do one more card here. But I don't have nothing pre-cut. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right here. But do you remember that pretty extraordinary flora that my friend Lori sent me? Guess what? Remember that washi tape? I die cut some in advance. I've been looking at that, and look what I'm going to do. I think, but I have to stamp something first on there. It says, feel better soon. So I'm going to grab my Night of Navy. And it is a red, oh goodness, I better put the lid back on this because it'll be crazy if I don't. I'm already having trouble with it. So I'm going to put this in the middle. Feel better soon. There. And I'll clean it really quick so I don't get messed up. Now, to design this part, which is pretty cool. And it's not totally even. So you know what? I'm going to turn it over and do it again. Okay, so see how it's kind of going in that direction? I want it to go straight across. So let's do that again. You know, you have 2 times to try this on every single one. That still is not. You know what? It's the stamp. That's okay. I'll just turn it like that. No big deal. I don't have another one cut. Otherwise, I would. Okay, and I like this particular one. So I'm going to go around this. So I have planned, it's going to go like this. One's going to go right there. And then I'm going to put one right here. Okay. So I'll go like that and go like that. So let's get the glue out. There. Put one right there. And then this one will go right here. Tuck it under there a little bit. Okay. This one is going to get tucked under here. Okay. Okay, and that's going to go in there like that. But we have to turn this a little bit like that. I messed up on that one, kind of. Kind of, I did mess up. There's no kind of about it, right? So I would like to put some dimensionals on it, which are right here in my drawer. So we'll put these dimensionals in 4 different spots. And the card opens up this direction. A little bit different of a fold than I usually do. Just wanted to change it up. Like I said, this one's going to go to my church because they need cards. I'm the card maker for the church. And find the middle. Oh, wait. I forgot something important. I need to get my other twine out. Here it is right here. I was going to put twine behind it. So, and I almost forgot. I'm going to take and wind it around like that. Then bring it to the middle. It's going to go right across there. So I want to get some tear-in tape. Just put it right across the middle. Right across the feel better mistake. Down in the trash. There. Okay. So I want it to go kind of like here. So it's sticking out. Okay, there. get it nice and even. Okay, pull out my twine so it looks good. There you go, feel better soon. Yeah, that looks perfect. And then I'm going to bring in these little tiny flowers. Put one right there. And one right there. Do that last little bit of fill in. Then I want to go in here. Nope, I'm done with that, I forgot. Last but not least, I want to take and put a little flower right there. Okay, and I thought I had another one to go on the other side, but I am not sure where it went. I guess I didn't. I thought I had two. That's okay. Okay, so the last but not least, I want to take and put some little pink embellishments on it because we have the pink flowers. So we're going to go through. I'm going to put like a dot right there because I want one there. I want to put one right here and here and here and there, and maybe tuck one in here. Yeah. And let's throw one right there. Okay. So I'll wait for that to dry for a second. And it says, feel better soon. When everything is said and done, being sick is never fun. So we'll put these little diamond dots on here. And we'll get those on there. I like this card a lot. I love the Extraordinary Flora. Thank you so much, Lori. Oh, and look, here's the washi tape. I'm going to have to spend some time. I will have to put this on paper and do a bunch more die cutting because I have so many fun things I want to do with this. So it should be dry enough so I can start working with this. Yeah, there's one. Let's go along and find my little spots where I put the glue. It'll stick really fast. Okay, and that card is done. Turned out really cute. And do I have enough time to do one more? No, I'm not going to push it. I could do it. I'll just do it off camera and show you later, okay? Have a good day, and thank you for watching my video. Please like and share my video so I can get my name out there and people can see these really cool cards that I make, and maybe they'll be inspired to make cards too. Have a nice evening, and I'll see you later. Bye.